Hello and welcome to you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let's get started with the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, and the Emperor, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So lots of balance here with the type of energies you're going to be having this week. With your cups, I feel like that High Priestess and the Emperor are really working with that emotional card. Of course, she's talking about your spiritual growth and your spiritual support. The Emperor is just your father figure who is looking out for you in all sorts of ways and in all sorts of realms. He's going to want to be there for you when you need help, be there for you when you need support and security. And then the High Priestess, I feel, is like there for you for the spiritual part, for the ethereal part. She's there to help you tune into your own intuition and trust your own insight and your spiritual development. She's wanting you to grow spiritually and grow as a person. So with the two of them really working toward a common goal of making you feel better, making you be better. So they are definitely working together. And then that Queen of Cups, you also have the King of Cups. So you have lots of balance like that, you know, with the support and with the emotional cards. Having the Queen and the King of Cups is really nice because the Queen is talking about compassion and having a strong connection with someone who you care very much about, someone who you actually feel almost like a psychic connection with, and then also being very considerate of your community, not just your family, but around you. So just really feeling your people in general, feeling like you are part of the community and being very considerate of that, their needs, what they're wanting, what do they really need, and possibly thinking of ways to be more beneficial to that community. Like I said, more than just your family, outside of that, your friends, the community you have with your friends, your work, the community you have with your work. So just very community minded in general, Aquarius. You're really feeling that emotion, feeling like you want to be a part of that. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you have a lot of emotional cards. You also have the 8 and the Ace. So with the King of Cups, he is talking about, again, that really strong emotional balance, that community mind set, where you are really thinking about those around you as well as yourself, feeling very heart-centered, like you are really emoting this week. You're really feeling part of your group. So I would think that you would want to be around more people. So you'll probably be feeling more social this week, Aquarius, because you're really seeking out that connection between you and others and wanting to become more aware and become more in tune with your intuition and your ability to trust your intuition. So you would have to listen to it more. You'd have to stay tuned into your higher self. What am I getting from, what message am I getting from this? Where are we going with that? You just have to, if you're in tune with your higher self and you're paying attention to the things that are going on, it will make that easier. This emotional realm will be very easy to maneuver and navigate. So then we have your 8 of Cups. With the 8 of Cups, we are talking about seeking meaning, more meaning to things. And as I said, with the High Priestess there, you already know you're going to be more in tune to your spiritual self and all things spiritual. So then you have the 8 of Cups just putting more of that there. You have a desire for a more spiritual life. The High Priestess is there to bring that to you. And then you have that stability and that support from the Emperor saying, you know, this is what you're interested in and it will be for your best interest. So I'm there for you. I want to help you with this. So your path spiritually is pretty much smooth sailing Aquarius. You're going to get there, because even your emotional cards are talking about your spiritual growth. And then the Ace of Cups is talking about a new emotional experience, or something that brings bliss to you, something that truly makes you happy. So on that note, if you're becoming more spiritually aware, that's kind of inevitable for you to feel more bliss, be able to appreciate more, be able to manifest your own desires and make those things happen for you. And best, it's usually talking about a new emotional experience. So you may have always been a spiritual being, but this week with the High Priestess there, she's inviting you to become even more spiritual. So therefore that Ace of Cups is talking about the new things that are going to be happening for you in your emotional realm, because you are embracing more of your spiritual self. You're becoming a more spiritual being. So on that note, let's just go ahead and jump right into your Pentacles, because even though it's a financial card, the Queen of Pentacles is talking about the peace and tranquility that comes from hard work, that comes from knowing you are on a good straight path, that you are working toward a goal, and it makes you feel like you're getting there. You feel like you're making progress. And so your financial realm is good, and it's also in regard to your emotional realm. Feeling the peace and tranquility that comes from knowing you are financially stable, that you know you are at a point where you can kind of relax and enjoy the things that you have done, the things that you have accomplished, and then help others get to that point, or let them enjoy it with you. The fruits of your labor are there for everyone to enjoy. And then we have your Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, we are talking about, again, the end of a troubled period, and being able to move on because you have found peace with that topic, found peace with that situation per se. Something that has been a problem for you, that has caused you some real strife. You have really felt the effects of this issue or this problem, and now it is coming to an end. This problem is coming to an end. It's going to give you just relief. You aren't going to feel like you're the victor. You aren't going to be able to really crow about it and say, oh, this was my victory. No, it's something that you really needed to see an end to. The end has come for you, and now you can move on. You can feel that, take that big sigh of relief and just move on past it. So I feel like that's also because you're going to be more in tune with your spiritual self. So the High Priestess is bringing you a lot of gifts this week. Aquarius, she's really bringing you some good juju. She's bringing you positive energy big time, because not only are all these things going to be going on for you, and you have the support, and you even with your Pentacles is saying that you're going to be feeling good enough to share that wealth, to share that experience. And then you also have the Ten of Swords talking to you about just some real peace, some real finality for you, which, is a wonderful feeling if you've ever had that. But the High Priestess is the key to all that. She is your money card. As they say, she is the one that is bringing this to you. So embrace that spiritual being that you are, because Aquarius, this week, it's going to bring you some real peace. And that is what I am seeing for you this week. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you.